Hello guys. Welcome back to the channel. What a game. What an absolutely unbelievable performance. Caitlin Clark stepped onto the court and reminded everyone exactly who she is. When the Indiana Fever needed someone to rise to the occasion, Caitlin Clark took complete control and dominated the Chicago Sky. This was pure GOAT mode basketball from start to finish. A 32-point double-double and a performance that had the entire arena buzzing with excitement. The Chicago Sky simply had no answer for Caitlin Clark. No matter what adjustments they made, nobody could slow her down, and let's be honest, once again, Caitlin Clark found herself having to rescue the team when things got difficult. We've seen this story before. When the game gets tight and the pressure starts building, Caitlin Clark is the player who steps up and delivers. It was almost as if she was saying, "I've carried this team before and I'll do it again." And that's exactly what happened. She was unstoppable all night long, knocking down shots, creating plays, and constantly putting pressure on the Chicago defense. Every possession felt like another highlight waiting to happen. She was serving buckets to everyone. You get a plate, everybody gets a plate. That's how dominant Caitlin Clark was throughout the game. Not a single Chicago Sky player had an answer for her. This was a complete masterclass from one of the best players in the world. Meanwhile, Stephanie White continued to make questionable decisions, while Kelsey Mitchell had several frustrating moments down the stretch. The fact that this game even made it to overtime was absolutely unbelievable. Thankfully for the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark was there once again to save the day. Now, let's talk about Kelsey Mitchell. With just 7 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, the Fever trailed 98-95. The game was on the line. Then came a costly mistake, as Mitchell turned the ball over out of bounds, giving possession back to Chicago. After the play, all eyes turned to Caitlin Clark. You could clearly see the frustration on her face. Watch her reaction. Watch closely. It looked like she was extremely upset after that sequence. Stephanie White appeared to be trying to calm her down, saying, "It's okay, Caitlin. We've got this." But Caitlin's body language seemed to tell a different story. She didn't look convinced at all. You could even see Stephanie White trying to reassure her again, but Caitlin's reaction suggested she wasn't happy with what had just happened. It was a tense moment, and many fans immediately started talking about it. That sequence also raised questions about the previous game-winning play. Some fans believe the original design may not have been intended for Caitlin Clark at all. They pointed to the moment when Sophie Cunningham passed her the ball and how everything unfolded afterward. Whatever the case, one thing is certain. Caitlin Clark once again delivered when her team needed her most, and she proved why she's one of the biggest stars in basketball today.
This is unbelievable. 1 minute left in the game. Stephanie White coaching CC and pretty much telling her, yeah, so we got the call from up above. Amber Cox, Lynn Dunn, and Kelly Crosscuff said you have to sit. We can't allow you to win this game for us. So what happens, this is what ends up happening. Now, you jump to live, and you look at the game. Caitlin Clark is not on the floor. Wow. Wow. Caitlin Clark has 8 assists. Yeah, we got that call. We got to manage your stats. Why is Caitlin Clark not in the closing game?
Basketball is a game of runs, but I felt like it was a game of like extreme runs. Like it was like we were down 6, then we were up 6, then they were up 6. So like that's a 12-point turn, and I felt like that was consistently happening. So I think for us, like still the areas for us to grow are, you know, once we have somebody like put away, like keep it that way. And obviously like game execution needs to be better. I think we can, you know, just obviously take care of the ball a little bit better and, you know, execute a little bit better down the stretch. But also, like, it was a tough shot Skylar made, and they made free throws down the stretch. They never gave up. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, for either of you, this is the third straight game you've had that double-digit lead in the second quarter or third quarter, then lost it kind of in that way. Just what similarities do you see between these 3 games and losing the lead like that, and what can you do to just stop that from happening?
Most of it's on us. Like, we just have to make sure that we're taking care of the ball. I think in some of those stretches where teams go on run, we've turned the ball over 2 out of the 3 possessions in a row, and then we're not getting stops. So for us, it's about sometimes maybe slowing ourselves down a little bit, making sure that we get a quality shot, and then locking down on defense. I think Chicago got out some transition buckets, got downhill a little bit, hit the pocket, and we weren't able to recover. So for us, just about taking care of the ball and then making sure that we're executing.
Yeah, that's a career high for you. Most shots you've taken in the game, too. What was it about the way you were being covered or the way you were attacking that you felt like got you going?
I think it was just my mindset of just trying to attack. I mean, they have pretty long bigs, so for me, just trying to find different ways to score at the basket. I think obviously I missed some super easy bunnies at the rim, but I think it helped knocking down 2 threes to start early in the game, and I was like, kind of able to just attack differently after that.
Maisha was pretty fired up after her block. She said that Stephanie White said, you guys don't have any shot blockers. She was amped about that one. What did her energy give you guys late in this game?
Yeah, Mai comes with great energy. I think defensively as well, she was just a solid body that was able to just contest every shot, and she got some really big rebounds for us.
She was a plus 25, so that's pretty dang impressive.
Hey, Caitlin, other than your time on the court together, what do you think has contributed to the growth and chemistry among you two over the years?
I mean, I think we're good friends. Like, that always helps. Like, yeah, like, you can be teammates and play basketball, but if you, like, really care for each other and love each other off the court, and I think that goes for our whole team, is, like, when you have that bond and you truly get to know somebody and build a relationship with them, like, that helps, because when you're on the court, you're going to go through moments of adversity. Like, that's just basketball, and that's what helps you get you through, but also, like, I feel like I always know where Aaliyah is. I think we got a little telepathy now, so hopefully we get that going more, too.
Caitlin, that third quarter, you and Steph pick up some texts, but it seemed like the team responded after that. What did that maybe do to kind of ignite you all and get out of that lull?
Yeah, I mean, I was glad to see Steph get a technical. And she said the ref was soft.
Crazy.
She said she thought she didn't deserve it, but yeah, the same ref teed us both up. But I mean, mine was definitely deserved, but I wanted it. Because like then after that, I got to the free throw line more. So, and the third quarter kind of started off when they were the only ones going to the free throw line, and eventually we got there. But I mean, hopefully if like your coach gets a technical, like that should fire the team up. Like you should want to go to war after that, and I feel like we did, and kind of made a little bit of a run there. And then especially at the start of the fourth quarter, we made a run to close it like within a minute and a half or 2 minutes, which is pretty impressive out of the start of the fourth as well. Last one. You're good. Yeah, I know. Nobody's asking me about my shoes.
I am going to ask you about your shoes.
Okay, you don't have to say that now. It's totally okay. If you weren't.
But I mean, it's an Eras Tour Kobe's, right?
They're
So
fire.
what's the story behind those? And then you're also wearing an anklet. So is there any significance behind that?
Well, I'm wearing like some friendship bracelets on my socks. I don't know if that's allowed. I might be getting fined from the league for that, but that's all right. I'll pay that too. But yeah, these are my last PEs that I was going to debut, so I saved the best ones for last. But obviously, you guys know I'm a big fan of Taylor, and the Eras Tour was the best concert of all time. So that's what I like the thought behind these, and I think they're pretty fun. I've never had so many people ask me for my shoes after the game today. Like literally every kid was screaming for them, and I felt bad. I'm like, honestly, no, sorry, I got to keep them. But I felt bad. But yeah, I thought they looked pretty good out there. What'd you think?
I think they're
all
awesome.
right. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
When Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston get their two-player game rolling, it becomes nearly impossible to stop. Every time they run that action together, opposing defenses struggle to find an answer. That's why so many fans continue to wonder why Stephanie White moves away from something that has been so effective. It simply doesn't make much sense. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark once again put on a superstar performance. She controlled the pace of the game, made the biggest plays when it mattered most, and showed why so many people consider her one of the best players in the world. Time and time again, she stepped up in crucial moments and helped carry the team through difficult stretches. Once again, Caitlin Clark found herself rescuing the Fever when the pressure was at its highest. Her leadership, shot-making, and playmaking were on full display throughout the night. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know what you think about Caitlin Clark's performance, the Fever's game plan, and the team's future moving forward. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel for more WNBA content and breaking basketball discussions.